Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to be checking out a video made by Tectone saying hating on hoyoverse equals free views. Now, the reason why I wanted to watch this video is because I think, like, I have mentioned this so many times on my channel, so many times, and you guys would see it in my community posts as well, that, you know, you would always have these hoyo shows coming out of nowhere, jumping to conclusions, assuming that, you know, you hitting on hoyoverse, you're just doing it for views, you're just doing it for money. And it's like the numbers literally prove otherwise. But we're going to go ahead and watch this because this is going to be very good, and this also going to prove my point as up to why, you know, toxic positivity is absolutely eradicating this community to the point where if you make a video criticizing hoyoverse, now all of a sudden you're doing it for clout. You know, you're doing it for clout, and you should just keep your mouth shut. Don't say anything about the company, don't say anything about their games, just keep your mouth shut, because if you do, you're clout chasing. Toxic positivity 101. But let's go ahead and play this.
Going to talk about this because I got sent it by one person, and well, after that I was linked it by 3 more people, and then I saw it was posted in my daily scramble. This is what's going on. Mr. Pokey made a take. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna explain everything because this is something of an example that I feel isn't healthy to say. If Mr. Pokey ever watches this, I encourage him to point out any flaws in my argument, any flaws in my logic whatsoever, and to hopefully kind of get him to understand why this is one of the most damaging things that you can say.
Hold up, guys. This video is 20 minutes long, and I would love to reach the 8-minute mark. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to put this in 1.25 speed because, you know, this is definitely a long video.
Not
Speed it up.
only for the health of the game, but also for the health of your fellow content creators. And I know that I've been someone who I've been very critical of my colleagues in this space right now. And I'm saying a lot of things that, you know, I got a message from Ethan last night. I got a message from Kate last night because I was fairly critical of their content. But the only reason why I'm being critical of these people's content is hopefully to make them grow. And I'll be real, both of them took it pretty well. And I was very happy about that. And I do think there is a lot of issues in the space. However, I think this is something that will cause a lot more issues in the space, and we'll talk all about that in probably later YouTube video about, is there too many reaction channels in the gacha creation space? Is there a problem in the gacha creation space? And I'll tackle that later. But first,
When it comes to reaction content, here's the thing, right? When it comes to reaction content, if you're entire, like, there's really nothing wrong with reaction content as long as you are able to express your opinions in a way where people can actually understand where you're coming from, and at the same time you have a really entertaining personality. Like, if you're reacting to a video and you can insert some jokes while you're watching that video, that's actually, like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you got content creators like Asmon Gold who makes a lot of videos reacting to other content, but at the same time he inserts his opinions, which makes the video a lot better, which makes the video a lot more interesting. So I think when it comes to reaction content, as long as you're inserting your opinion and you're not just, you know, how can I say, you're not regurgitating what the person is saying, but you're expressing your thoughts, your opinions, and you're also showing your personality while reacting to that video, I think that's pretty good. That's my take when it comes to reaction content. But I think if you're reacting to a video and you're just sitting there like this, like, you're not saying anything, you're just sitting there like this, and then you wait for the 8-minute mark and then you get off, you're literally stealing that person's content at this point. So when it comes to reaction content, insert your opinions, insert your takes, and at the same time, show your personality. No, don't make your videos boring. Show your personality so that people can actually enjoy the video a lot more. That they can see that, okay, this guy, he's not really stealing that person's content. He's reacting to it, but at the same time, he is essentially giving us more content by giving a bad take or a good take. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what reaction content comes down to. As long as you're able to take that person's content and twist it and tweak it and insert your opinion, I think it's fine.
I want to address Mr. Pokey's clip in full. I'm going to let this play out, and then we're going to break it down. So let's just see.
It's all about innovating. It really is all about innovating.
What was said.
I don't think this is me trying to instigate, but it is pretty meta.
Is my camera blocking away?
On YouTube now, to just
It is.
farm hate for hoyoverse. Right? It doesn't really matter if you upload content.
I mean, I got.
But it is.
Wait, no, turn this way.
To just say hoyo equals bad, and then you get like a shit on views. It is simply the meta. So it is what it is. Like this game, for example, okay, just
Wait a minute.
it could be
Hold
made
up.
by Capcom, it could be made by Nintendo, it could be made by
Wait a minute. So he's saying that you making content on hating hoyoverse is the meta. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. And the reason why I don't know, I might have to disagree with that. And the reason why is because if making content on hoyoverse, like, you know, hating on hoyoverse is the new meta now, then there would definitely be a content creator, a huge content creator that has, like, let's say 200,000 subscribers. And I'm excluding Tectone because Tectone, he doesn't really play these Hoyo games consistently. You know what I'm saying? He's not really a Hoyo content creator, so he's not included. But you don't really have a huge Genshin hater, right? When it comes to subscribers and views, you don't see them making 200,000 views, 300,000 views, or their subscriber count is like 500K or 600K, right? It's not really a thing. And it's really rare to find a content creator who has a ton of subscribers and a ton of views for just simply critiquing Hoyoverse. So saying that it is the meta is just simply not true. It really isn't. I will say that the meta, I mean, when it comes to the meta and Hoyoverse content, it really is you just glazing the company. Because if I made a video, right? If I made a video reacting to every single Genshin Impact trailer, you guys remember those? Oh, I reacted to all these Genshin Impact trailers, right? I would get probably 300,000 views or 400K views. It's like positivity in Genshin Impact is what gets you a lot of views. You simply lying, I wouldn't say lying, but you making a video of you just being only positive about the game, that's what's going to get you views, because these Genshin shills, they want to find a content creator who's only going to glaze the game and not complain. That's what they're looking for. So to say that, you know, hating on Hoyoverse is the new meta, that's just, I ain't gonna lie, bro, that's a bad take, bro. That's not a good take at all. Not a good take.
it could be made by Kuro games.
But I could definitely understand that somebody can literally take a camera or not even show their face, and they can just make a half-ass video, not even, you know, proving a valid point. They can just make a video shitting on Hoyoverse for absolutely no reason, and it can get a lot of views. That's definitely a possibility, for sure. That is definitely a possibility. But the same thing applies to, you know, content creators who are overly positive. Like, they just make a video, you know, saying only positive things about Genshin Impact, but they're completely ignoring the negatives. It's the same exact thing, you know? So
Games. Doesn't really matter. But because this
yeah, let me look at him right here.
has Hoyo on it, it is meta AF to hate it. Right? The whole power grid and all that kind of stuff. It is just because it is the name is slapped on, you get like the hate plus 20. It's like the frenzy.
It's not because it's a Hoyo game. He's pretty much saying that the reason why a lot of people are hating on HSR is because, in the whole Power Crew situation, is because Hoyo is because of Hoyoverse, right? It's just because Hoyoverse made HSR. That's not true, bro. That's not true. I mean, if we come back to my channel over here, right? We come back to my channel right over here. I literally just made a recent video when it comes to Capcom and Monster Hunter Wilds, right? And how PC launch for Monster Hunter Wilds is just not good. I made a whole video talking about that, and also made a video right here talking about it as well. So to sit here and say that, you know, the only reason why people are criticizing Hoyoverse is because it's just Hoyoverse, that's just not true. All right, and that's not true. Plus, the devs did that to themselves. The devs did that to themselves. You look at Genshin Impact and how the developers refuse to improve their game. You look at Honkai Star, how the game is literally entering a dangerous road where they're implementing global passives that can pretty much allow characters to give you a full damage buff for simply being on your account. That can literally destroy the entire fucking game. So to say that the reason why people are criticizing Hoyoverse is because it's just Hoyoverse, I think that's really just a disingenuous take, and that's just a bad take overall. Because it's not just because it's just Hoyoverse. No, it's because they're making bad decisions. And a lot of these content creators, I would say smaller content creators, including myself, we want to see the game succeed, and we actually love the game. But at the same time, the developers are literally killing the game. That's why a lot of content creators are making videos talking about the caster situation, because it's not permanent yet, right? The global passive isn't permanent. It's not in game yet, and the developers have the chance to take it out the game. That's why we all made videos talking about it, so that the developers can hear us and say, all right, the community isn't satisfied with this. let's go ahead and take this out the game. That's why we're making these videos. It's not because it's just hoyoverse. It's because we want the developers to not make this bad decision because we are going to quit the game. And I said it myself, for version 3.2, if global passes are in the game, I am quitting HSR. I am done with the fucking game. I'm out the door. Am I probably going to make videos, talking about some more issues with the game when it comes to, bad situations? Maybe. But when it comes to me showing gameplay content, when it comes to me talking about MOC, I don't think I'm going to do that anymore because guess what? I'm fucking done with the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just because it's hoyoverse, because hoyoverse is destroying the game that these people love.
Frenzy virus. You get an additional frenzy virus on top of it, right? Maybe it could have still been under some scrutiny because of the FOMO and everything, but it probably won't be as bad. It probably won't be as bad. Yeah.
Okay, I already double checked.
All right.
This is the full context. There's a very clear lead in into this clip where this is a standalone clip, and I wanted to give this the full context before I tackled everything that was said in the way it was said, and try to hopefully make Mr. Pokey understand why this is a very bad thing to say, and also to let Brand Online, Doro44, Ziox, and Zajeff to all know why saying this is a bad thing. And the reason why I'm bringing up their name is because this is something that those creators have also said for years. That's why I was very disheartened to hear that Mr. Pokey was saying this, because I thought he was making some progress, but this was definitely one step forward, 18 steps back. So this is everything that he said. If anybody thinks I'm misconstruing anything, feel free to challenge me on this. I'm being very fair. These are near direct quotes, but summaries of what was said, which is, to start off, this isn't me trying to instigate. Meta on YouTube to farm hoyoverse. It is meta to say hoyo bad, you get a shit ton of views. If this game was made by anyone else, it'd be fine. Okay. So let's break down, and by the way, chat, are we all thinking that I'm being fair here? Do we think that I'm accurately representing the points that were made? Yes, so far, yes. You're being too fucking nice. I always hear that whenever I talk about Mr. Pokey, that I'm being too fucking nice, but I'll be real. For maybe like a 2-week period, that was true, but after that, I'll be real. I've been heavily scrutinizing Mr. Pokey's work and Mr. Pokey, what he's been saying. So that's a take from maybe 2024. In 2025, I've been going on him pretty damn fairly, I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna go ahead and just address all this here. This isn't me trying to instigate. So this is something that a lot of creators are doing, which is putting up a lead-in before they're about to say something horrific and say,
Yeah, the way I operate is I just don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I'm gonna say what's in my mind. Like, if I'm feeling some type of way, I'm just gonna say it. Plain and simple. I'm just gonna say how I feel. And that's why, some people, they will come into the comment section crying, complaining, be like, "Oh, you're being too harsh." I'm like, "I'm sorry, bro, but I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat and, say a lot of these things just to satisfy you and, make you feel happy. No, I don't care. Like, I literally don't care. I'm gonna state facts, all right? And sometimes what I will say is probably not true. All right, whatever comes out of my mouth is probably not going to be true, but I'm not the type of guy who's seeking for validation. I'm not going to sit here and try to act as if, I'm this holy person, I'm an angel, I'm a saint, like I'm only positive. And if you try to criticize me, I won't even counter your argument. I'm just going to be like, "Thank you very much for taking your time to watch my video." Fuck that, bro. If you come into my comment section and say some stupid shit, get ready. Get ready to get countered, bro. I'm gonna hard counter you, bro. Pause. I'm gonna hard counter you, man. That's just how I operate. That's just how I roll. And I feel like when it comes to, a lot of content creators, I'm not gonna name drop because that's just drama stuff. But I'm not gonna name. Oh, this is like a universal thing. This is like in general when it comes to content. Just be yourself, bro. Be yourself. Don't seek for validation. Don't try to like say something just so that people can agree with you. Just say how you feel, bro. If you're not satisfied with something, just say it, bro. If people are gonna get mad at you about it, who cares, bro? Block them and move on. That's what I do.
but this isn't me trying to do that thing that I'm clearly doing. I think it's important that we take accountability and just own what it is that you're doing. Too many creators are saying, I don't want to piss anybody off, but I think you're all gay retards. Let's just take some accountability. And I think anybody with above room temperature IQ would have understood, yes, if I go and say that every single person who's talking negatively about hoyoverse is only doing it because it's meta and it gets you views, what do you think is going to happen? There's one of two options. One, you are just so beyond delusional. You're so beyond delusional that you don't get the consequences of your own actions. Or two, you're doing this intentionally, but you want it out. You want to be able to say all this shit, farm these Giga Chads, farm this alpha energy, and then say,
Holy gooner, bro. I did not see that cup, bro. I did not see that bottle. This guy is such a goon, bro. Bro, I saw him fat milkers, bro. That's insane.
"Whoa, guys,
let's focus. Let's
more
focus.
just love, peace, and happiness. Let's just take some accountability. I totally understand that when I go in on people, I'm going to get shit, and I accept those consequences. So let's stop giving ourselves outs, and let's just own up to what it is that we're doing. Now let's talk about meta on YouTube to farm hate on Hoyoverse. It is meta to say Hoyo equals bad. You get a shit ton of views. Okay.
This is such a dangerous take, and the reason why it's such a dangerous take is because just imagine if, let's say you're a Genshin Impact player, right? Or you play any game, and you've been playing this game for the past 3 years, and you're like, damn, bro, I'm not feeling this game anymore, and I'm actually frustrated with this game. And you're like, you know what? Let me make a video and talk about it. Let me make a video, go over some key points and express my feelings as to why I don't like this game and why I think this game is not a good game. You should feel free to do so. Of course, people are going to come out and criticize you. That's fine. Who cares? But if you're going to say that, you know, it's meta to say Hoyo equals bad, it's meta to hate on Hoyoverse, or it's meta to criticize Hoyoverse, that's going to install a fear in people. That's going to install fear in people who are not satisfied with Hoyo games. Because now, if you make a video expressing why you dislike Genshin Impact, HSR, ZZZ, etc., you're going to have a mob that's going to come after you saying that you're only doing this for views, you're only doing this for clicks. They're going to completely disregard your whole video. They're not even going to watch your video. They're just going to look at the thumbnail, the title, and automatically assume that you're doing it for clicks and views. That's why I think this take is just dangerous, man. It's such a dangerous take because this now incentivizes people to pretty much shit on anybody who criticizes Hoyo games, right? It really incentivizes the entire community to completely disregard valid takes, valid critiques when it comes to Hoyoverse. If somebody makes a video right now saying why Hoyoverse is not a good game, and they stated really good points, amazing reasons as to why Genshin Impact is not a good game, should their opinion be shut down simply because, oh, they're doing it just for clicks and views? See what I'm saying? Like, this is a dangerous take, bro.
So this means that the meta for Hoyoverse content is to just shit on it. Now, let's talk about what meta is. Let's talk about what meta is. Meta means that it is the top performing, most succeeding builds in every game. We would all agree that if you are playing meta, that means that you are using the best teams, the best units, and you are playing at top 1%. So I want
You see, this is right here. This comment right here. Let's go back. This person says the problem is a lot of Woo only CCs are doing it. Here's the thing, right? I'm not an only Woo CC, bro. Like my channel is diverse, bro. I make content on multiple things. I'm not a Woo only content creator. It's just that I tolerate Woo more than these Hoyoverse games. I tolerate the game more. Am I gonna say that I'm a Woo CC? No, I don't even have a fucking contract with the game. I don't even have a contract. I'm not even getting paid by the devs. Like the fact that most of these people come out and say, "Oh, if you criticize Hoyoverse and you're playing Wuthering Waves," they automatically assume that you're a Woo CC, and they just completely ignore all the other videos you made on your channel. Like, honestly, I'm really starting to think that, the gacha community, I mean, I'm not even thinking this is just a fact. The gacha community is very self-centered. These people think that the gacha community is in the center of the universe. And if you make one video on a gacha game, all of a sudden you are a content creator for that specific gacha game. Or if you make one video on a gacha game, your entire channel is gacha games only. It's odd, bro. Now, sure, my channel name is the Gotcha Prodigy. I'm honestly gonna change that name, to be honest, bro. That name just flew in my head, and I just decided to go with that name. So I might change it. I don't know. The Gotcha part doesn't really matter, to be honest. But
best teams, the best units, and you were playing at top 1%. So I want to challenge anybody to prove me wrong here. Tell me a single, and by the way, he said, and I quote, on YouTube. He said on YouTube. On YouTube, it is meta to hate on Hoyoverse. And I'm going to replay the clip just so you all can hear that.
I don't think this is me trying to instigate, especially on YouTube now. Meta, especially on YouTube now. Meta, especially on YouTube now.
Great. So now that we know that that is a direct quote, I want to challenge anyone. Tell me a single one. Name me one negative, or a constructively criticized forward content creator in the top 5 Hoyo creators? Tell me one. Tell me one of them. If they are Brant, tell me one of them. Okay, so chat is saying you. So you're saying me. All right. So I'm in the top 5 Hoyo creators. So first of all, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I barely play Hoyo games. Barely. Here's my view so far. We have a podcast between me and Dantes. We have an anime react stream. We have me.
See, yes, exactly. And this proves my point a lot more. That's why I'm saying when it comes to the gacha community, these people are very self-centered because if you make one or more gacha videos on your channel, they automatically assume that you are a creator for that specific gacha game. So if I say that Wuwa is a pretty decent game, oh, you're a Wuwa content creator. Like, what, bro? So just because I said the game is decent, I'm a Wuwa creator now? Like, I can't say that the game is decent. Like, I'm enjoying Monster Hunter Wilds. Am I going to sit here and say that I'm a Monster Hunter Wilds content creator? No. Like, that's why I'm saying when it comes to the gacha community, they're really self-centered because when I play any other game, nobody comes out and say, oh, you are a specific content creator. You are a content creator for that game only. They don't say that, right? They're like, I'm excited the fact that you're making this series on a channel. I'm making a Monster Hunter Wild series on a channel. And some Monster Hunter Wild viewers are actually watching and they're enjoying it. But they're not assuming that I am a Monster Hunter Wild content creator. They're not assuming that. And so, like, it's weird, man. It's really weird. Like, whenever you make a video on gacha games, they automatically assume you are a, like, your entire channel, the premise of your channel is just gacha games. It's just weird.
Me talking about Asmongold and Hassan, why the gacha industry is failing, going over a universal rev report. You have to understand, I am not a Hoyo creator anymore. And that's what's important. Now, I do cover Hoyo games, but my content in majority is variety amongst all gacha games as well as other topics that pique my interest. Even
That's the same with me. Same with me.
with that in mind, my average viewership is around 60 to 70,000 on any given video that I upload. We're going to pull up Ziox. This guy's videos on a bad day get 200,000 views on a bad day. On a bad day. Let's go over Doro44. Apparently his entire channel got fucking deleted. I don't know what's going on with his YouTube here, but on a bad day, Doro gets 300,000 views on his videos. 234, 136, 628,000.
What happened to this guy's channel? I saw this video of how his channel got deleted. I don't know what happened. That kind of sucks.
108,000, 188,000. I want to challenge anybody here. Show me a video of, in the past 3 months, of someone making a negative video about hoyoverse and it breaking 500,000 views. Show me one. Because I can show you about 100 videos being positive about Hoyo that will break 500,000. Let's go over the
Wait, what? Wait.
Being positive about Hoyo that will.
Let me go back.
Because I can show you.
This person says, but then you put together 10 CCs making the same views. Wait, let me move this shit. Blocking away. Making the same video topic and the viewership goes higher. What? I mean, you're essentially proving that in order for these, CCs who are making negative videos on Hoyoverse, you have to combine 10 content creators, small CCs, just to compete with one content creator who's only making positive videos on the game. That doesn't prove your point whatsoever, bro. That's a horrible point.
About 100 videos being positive about Hoyo that will break 500,000. Let's go over the shorts. Shorts as well, 190, 170, 360, 260, 125, 225, 236, 713,000. Let's go ahead and do another one. Let's go over brand online, boys. 234,000, 100,000, 274,000, 372,000, 335,000, 75K, 616,000 views. Just to name a few. Shall I go further? Let's pull up Tawano. Tawano, Genshin videos. And he's leaning more into variety. Good for him. Every Genshin video, 200,000, 100,000, 153,000, 180,000, 171,000, 500,000, 1.5 million. No, it is not meta to be negative, to constructively criticize Genshin Impact or Hoyo games. That is not the fucking meta. It is something that you can do if you feel it. But for anybody to say that if you constructively criticize Genshin or Hoyo games, that's how you get ahead, especially on YouTube, hell no. You don't know what you're talking about. Stop pretending that you know what you talk about. You cannot root that argument in logic whatsoever. And if you think you can, I challenge you to do so. And that's
And here's the thing too, right? Here's the thing too, because I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this, but the problem with this, right? The reason why this is a thing and why people are saying this is because a lot of these viewers, right? These first time viewers who go to these smaller content creators channels, they don't watch their entire channel, right? And there's definitely a possibility that there is definitely some small CCs who are taking the opportunity to, you know, literally go absolutely ham with Hoyo hating and just, spam Hoyo videos every single day and they don't do anything else on their channel. That is definitely a possibility for sure. But if there's a content creator, right? Like me, for example, if I'm making content on other games, right? Monster in the Wilds, reacting to some other videos. For example, I made a video other day when it comes to YouTube's ad situation, right? Where's it at? Right over here. This video was crazy, but I made a video reacting to this. If a content creator has a lot of things going on in their channel, I got Cookie Run Kingdom, Tribe 9. What else do we have here? We have a lot of other things. We have Tower of God New World, hoyoverse and Blizzard Entertainment. So many things on our channel reacting to skits. I even made a skit myself. Where is that skit at? There it is. I even made a skit myself. If that content creator has a lot of things going on their channel, they have a lot of variety. To sit here and say that, oh, your entire channel is just you hating on Genshin, that just goes to show how self-centered you are, and you believe that your game is in the center of the universe. If somebody makes one video or 10 videos criticizing Genshin Impact, all of a sudden the premise of their channel is Genshin focus. And the funny part is, this is why I love the comment system where I can check how many times that person comments under my videos. Every single time I see somebody come under my channel and they say, oh, you're just doing this for clout, I check how many comments they have, and it's one comment, and guess where that comment is? It's under a Genshin video. So you essentially click that video from your recommended page. You automatically assume that my channel is just about Genshin. You didn't even check my other videos. You just click that video, go straight to the comment section, and seethe. That's all you do. And it really goes to show that if my video of, the reason why Hoyoverse is not a good game, if that video is being recommended to you, that goes to show that you actually love watching these videos. Is either you are hate watching these videos, you are literally looking for content creators who are criticizing the game and hate watching them, or you are actually enjoying these videos and you like watching people criticize Hoyoverse. Because how is my video getting recommended to you? How? How is it getting recommended to you? Because you know it's the truth, bro. That's why it's getting recommended to you. You know it's the truth.
That's to anybody. Now, this is a very harming take. Now, let me tell you why this is a very harmful take to make. This is very incendiary, in fact, because what that does is it undermines everything that these creators are doing, everything these creators are saying. Because what you're saying is the only reason why you're saying this is for clout and for views. Now, let me tell you why you can say you're only doing this for views, you're only doing this for money for a positive content creator perspective. I would like you to tell me one of the top Hoyo creators who are not contracted. Tell me what.
Oh, here's the thing as well. If so many of you guys claim that, oh, you're just doing this just for clout and views, you're only hating on Hoyoverse for clout and views. How about this? All of the things that we're complaining about when it comes to these Hoyo games. How about the developers actually fix these issues that we're all complaining about? So therefore we have nothing else to complain about. And guess what? No more videos like these anymore. You won't see content creators taking the opportunity to shit on Hoyoverse because guess what? Developers actually fix their games and they're actually listening. Do you see anybody constantly making content shitting on Wuthering Waves or Kuro games? No. You know why? Because the developers are listening to their players and they're actually treating their players pretty well. The game does have issues, but it's way better than Hoyoverse and how they're treating their community and their players. So once again, if the developers simply listen to us and fix the game, then you guys can come out and say, hey, if you are still making videos shitting on Hoyoverse after they fix their game, then you're doing this for clout and views. Now that, I understand that. I 100% understand that. If somebody is still going to make videos shitting on Hoyoverse, shitting on them because even after the fact that they fixed their games, I mean, it is understandable because if it takes you 4 years to improve your game, that is definitely an issue. But if they decide to fix HSR right now, all the problems with HSR, they decide to fix it, and somebody still makes a video just complaining for no reason, then you can say that they're doing it for clout and views. Then you can say that. But as of to right now, that statement is completely mute because there is a reason why these content creators are complaining about the game. There's a reason why we're talking about the game and we're shitting on Hoyoverse because the developers are giving us a reason to shit on them. It's that fucking simple.
One Hoyoverse creator that is not contracted, that is not in the preferred server. Are you noticing how my chat went completely still when I said that? Do you want to know why that was? Because they were trying to think of a single reason. I speak in logic. I speak on things that you can prove. I'm not here just playing pretend saying things for fun. And this is very important because so many
Right.
people,
All
I
hell
want to be
tech
clear.
tone.
This
Oh
is
my
not
god.
made about Mr. Pokey. This is about everybody who's
That
ever
shit is
said
so
that. I
cringe.
would like to just address it firmly. And I would encourage anybody to react to this if they haven't already. Because this is the type of bullshit
We're reacting to it right now, man.
that is number one. Another huge issue. Going to, chat, what do you think this enables? What issue in the hoyoverse community do you
Toxic positivity. That's what I'm saying. Like, this literally contributes to toxic positivity, because if you're saying that, oh, the reason why content creators are criticizing hoyoverse is because of using clicks, that is literally toxic positivity. You are trying to find a way to shut down these complaints, right? You're trying to find a way on how to shut down these complaints and say, oh, if you say anything bad about hoyoverse, you're doing this just because of views and money. Now let's go ahead and flip that argument. If he said that, hey, if you're making a ton of videos saying that hoyoverse is a great company, you're making videos back to back to back, glazing the company, do you think a lot of people would actually, disagree with his take? No, because it's actually true. If you make a video glazing the game, you are going to get a ton of views because of these Genshin shows. These Genshin shows are obsessed. They are literally obsessed with people glazing the company. They are obsessed with it. And I just mentioned it earlier. If I make a video right now, I reacted to every Genshin Impact trailer. If I made a video like that right now, 200,000 views or 100K views. I could do it right now if I want to, but I'm not going to do that because that's not how I feel about the game. That's not how I feel. That simple.
you think this is going to perpetuate? Excellent job. Toxic fucking positivity. Right on time. And I'm proud of you guys for acknowledging that and
But
understanding.
I'm sure there are definitely some content creators out there who have a huge community, like, a huge community when they criticize hoyoverse. I'm pretty sure they do exist, but they're not as popular as the top content creators who only say positive things about the game, for sure.
That immediately. When you say the only people that are criticizing the game are doing it for views and money, it is rooted in nothing. It is rooted in nothing. There is no rewards. There is no perks that come with being criticized and being hateful. There's no benefit to that. As a matter of fact, let me go even further and express the fact that that is what will be creators' undoing. And this has been something that I have warned many creators about as of late, which is who is destroying their own channel. I was talking about reactors. I think there are a lot of people who are trying to react, but what they don't get is nobody gives a fuck about their opinion. When you say that, it does sound kind of harsh. It does. But when you think
No, it's definitely the truth. Like, I see where he's coming from, because if you're reacting to videos, right, and you don't insert your own opinion, you have no personality, right, then people are not really going to care about how you feel. People are not going to really care about how you feel, because at this point they're just watching your videos to see that other content creator you're reacting to. That's all they're doing. And of course, they're going to try to probably create some dramas to say, oh, this is what this content creator said about you when they reacted to your video, right? So I definitely understand where he's coming from. When, like, if you want to be a purely focused like, if you want to focus on reaction content only, that is a huge risk, because you have to build a community. You have to build a community that pretty much likes you for who you are. You have to build a community that likes your personality, and they think that your personality is entertaining. They like your takes. They sometimes don't like your takes. Like, you have to have a community, a very loyal community, in order for you to unlock the reaction perk where you can react to videos and insert your opinions. The reason why I'm doing it is because, hey, some people actually like my takes. You know what I'm saying? Some people like my takes, and some people actually like my personality. Of course, some people won't. Who gives a fuck? But this is where, you know, you shouldn't seek validation comes in. Don't seek for validation. Just do what you want to do, and make sure that if you're going to make a video reacting to content, just express your thoughts, your opinions, and just be a fun person. Be a fun person. Don't be fucking boring. All right? Don't be boring. Just be a fun and chill person. And trust me, you'll make it far.
think about it, it makes sense. When you haven't earned the tenure to be a reactor, no one gives a about what you're saying. Of course, it's because right now in Hoyo games, there's nothing to be positive about.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what can we say that's good about Hoyoverse? What can we say? What can we say at this point? What can we say? What else can we say that's positive about Hoyoverse? They've ruined their reputation, guys. They're making so much money and their games are going down the fucking drain. What is what is there to say? Like, I can't sit here and say, oh my gosh, HSR is such a good game. Like, the only positive things I can say about Hoyo games is that they have potential to be a great game, but the developers in the community are literally sabotaging the fucking game. That's all I can say. Other than that, it's nothing but criticism and negativity because the developers, they literally screwed over the game. They screwed over the game, and the players, these shields, are destroying the game because they defend it way too much. So there's literally nothing left to say when it comes to positivity. Like, when it comes to positive comments about Hoyoverse games, there's nothing left to say, bro. There's really nothing else to say, bro. There's literally nothing else to do in these games, guys. There's nothing else to do.
It's fucking horrible. Now, what you might say it's meta to be truthful, and that's also not true. The meta is to suck the dick of this company and say everything's fine, everything's good. There are creators right now who are going to quit YouTube, quit all of their Hoyoverse gotcha game tenure that they have built up because the state of the games are so fucking bad.
I'm quitting HSR 3.2, man. HSR 3.2. I'm going to make a video. I can't wait for that fucking video, bro. I cannot wait. Making a video as soon as 3.2 drops. As soon as I see global passives in the game, I'm fucking out, bro. I am out with that game. I am done. Finished. I don't even play Zenless Zone Zero. I don't even play Genshin Impact anymore. And HSR is next if they don't remove global passives.
Genshin is worse than it has ever been. Hoyoverse's business practices for Honkai Star Rail are more predatory than anything we've ever seen in even non-Hoyo games. It's bad. And there's a massive grain of salt for anybody hoping that Zenless Zone Zero will be any different if it's made by the same company. Gotcha Smack is quitting. I'm thinking about stopping playing Honkai Star Rail. And if the caster is changing,
Don't think about quitting 8 Tectone. Fucking quit, bro. Hey, he's bringing up the casters thing. You see, I'm telling you guys, the caster situation is bad, bro. It's bad. And the reason why it's so bad is because it's literally setting a new standard. It's setting a new standard for these gotcha games. Global passives. It's destructive, bro. If they don't take it out, it's over, bro.
changes go through, I will not be playing Honkai Star Rail. Do you think that's going to benefit me? No. Causing issues for no reason because they're bored. Now, I would like to open this up to my chat. Anybody think that I'm wrong?
Hey, that's where we're gonna end the video because this video is gonna be way too long, and I don't want that to happen. But I agree with what he's saying. Like, everything he said, it like this is literally what I said, like what I mentioned on my channel multiple times. Like, the amount of times people come in here on the channel, on my channel, and say, "Oh, you only make Genshin Impact videos." I'm like, bro, this just goes to show that you saw my videos on your feed and you clicked that video and you didn't even visit my channel. You didn't even look at my videos. You just watched that one video and automatically assume that the premise of my channel is Hoyoverse games. Is absolutely insane. Like, let's take a look at all the videos I made on my channel so far, guys. This thumbnail is fucking hilarious. We got Ananta, Monster Hunter Wilds. I am literally making a series on the channel, and honestly, I'm about to post another part for Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm about to post part 4 in a couple minutes here, but I'm making a whole series on a channel, and look how many views it's getting. It's barely getting any fucking views, but I don't care because I enjoy the game, right? We continue. Got HSR, me talking about Capcom, me reacting to this like YouTube situation, right? Talking about revenue, Cookie Run Kingdom, Tribe 9. What else we have? We have Wuthering Waves. You know, HSR talking about the 4-star characters here in Genshin. What else we have? Tower of God, New World. We go down even more. Me reacting to other content creators here, talking about the situation. What else we have? Where is it at? We got, look, Girls Frontline 2 Exilium, right? Look at this. Go Muffin, right? Go Muffin, Ash Echoes, Solo Leveling, right? Ananta. All these games, bro. And the first thing they do is, when they come to my channel, it's, oh, if I see a Genshin Impact video, that's the premise of your channel, and you're farming for views. Self-centered, bro. Absolutely self-centered. And it just shows that these people, these Genshin players, these Hoyo people, Hoyo players are just shit. Like, They're so self-centered, dude. They're so self-centered, bro. They think that their company and their game is in the center of the universe. And if you make a video talking about them, they're farming for views or drama. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, look at this playlist, bro. I have a whole playlist here. Monster in the Wilds, Pokemon TCG Pocket, Sword of Convallaria. I had 48 videos on Reverse 1999. Harry Potter's Magic Awaken. And plus, look at this, guys. Tower of God New World, 390 videos. And my most popular video on the channel was a Tower of God New World video, 24,000 views. I was literally the most popular content creator for Tower of God New World. I was the most popular content creator. If we search up Tower of God New World right now, my videos are still being recommended, and I don't even play the game anymore. Look at this. My video, literally like top number 1 right now. One of my other friends over at Kona, when he's still making content on the game, he's like the top content creator right now for Tower of God New World because I don't make content anymore. But you guys can see, look at this. Top channels for this search term: Kona Win, Faros the Gotcha Prodigy, Crunchyroll. I'm not even making content on the game anymore, and I'm still on top channels. When I used to make videos on the game, the top creator was me. I was literally the top creator. I was the most popular, right? Look at this video right here. 6.2k views. We continue even more. 6.3k views made by me. And I was making hella money off of this game, bro. Hella money. And I enjoyed it, but I don't play anymore because I don't enjoy the game anymore, right? So, you know, to sit here and say that, you know, the reason why you're doing this is just for views, it's just such a disingenuous take. And it just goes to show that, you know, these Hoyo shills will do whatever it takes to shut down your opinion and shut down your critique when it comes to hoyoverse games. They would do whatever it takes to shut down multiple reasons why as up to why hoyoverse is fucking up. That's just what it comes down to. They're doing whatever it takes to shut down every sound criticism towards hoyoverse and say that the only reason why you're doing this is for views. Absolutely insane, man. But make sure you guys go ahead and go check out that video. It's pretty good. It was a pretty nice video. I hope you guys have a good one. I'm going to try to chop this video down for you guys because it's way too long. And some of you guys have short attention spans. You guys got that TikTok brain. So I'm going to try to shorten the length down for you guys so that you guys actually watch the video. So I hope you guys have a good one. And I'll be seeing you guys soon.